Okay, so hello everybody. This is gonna be the presentation of Calle Flora Hotel. I hope you enjoy it and you understand everything. If you have some kind of questions, please let me know. I will be more than happy to answer them. So I'm gonna start with it. Medellin has been always known as the city of the eternal spring. That's why we also celebrate the Flowers Festival every year. And that's something that has made everybody to fall in love with the city and how beautiful and colorful it is. This project will be located in Parque Lleras, which is the heart of the Zona Rosa, and it is the most touristic destination of the city. It is located in the south of the city, in the neighborhood called Poblado, which is just like 20 minutes away from the international airport and only 10 minutes from the local airport we have. Always, this is the big center of the tourism in the city, where every tourist has to come. Like, it's always part of the itinerary of the travelers. Here you find a map of the area separated by colors, where you find like Milla de Oro, which is another tourist area, Lleras, which is the one where we are located, which is right here, right in the center, and all the others are other places where people usually stay, but nothing can compare with Lleras. These are some tourist locations that you can't miss. The malls, the Castle Museum, which is amazing, the Modern Art Museum, Milla de Oro, which is like a business place, the Botanical Garden, downtown. We also have Guatapé, some other towns, Explora Park. This is the distance that I already say about the airports. 5 minutes just to the train station, our metro, how we call it. This is a target audience, which is like people that have been born between 1965 and 1996, especially millennials and young people, because in this kind of project, you don't have to work much. The idea is for people to start creating their own wealth and don't leave their jobs, start like using the time in some many different ways. Also, like kind of the people like right now, the young people, millennials like me, want to travel, have fun, enjoy the time in different ways, start learning new things, or yoga, or so many ways. So this is why it's perfect, this kind of project for them. Also, it's very green, very nice, very special. It's very colorful, very good looking, futuristic, and also like the green mix of the architecture of the building. It's very beautiful, as you will see later. And Medellin has won the award of being the Latin American leader in events, because in this city we almost have like one event every day. They are like 340 a year, and so many people visit us, and so many different events going on. So it's starting like from, for example, Comic-Con, Fashion Week, Colombian Moda, in so many ways, like a lot of events such as concerts, Karol G, Maluma, all of these reggaeton singers bring a lot of people to the city. So it makes that it makes increase a lot the hotel occupancy in the city. Also, most of the hotels stay always with an average occupancy of 70%. It was before COVID, even during COVID, it was a lot of people still here in the city because Medellin is the biggest touristic city in the country. Here you will see some like tourism law. We have been very like dealing very well with the COVID. Like even if we take care, of course, as we have to do, we have a lot of freedom anyway. So we can go to restaurants, we can have fun, we can go out. So these regulations have not been that strict as in other countries. That has made like Medellin to be very attractive to like a place to go. A profitable investment that flourishes every day, Calle Flora Hotel. Here you want to see who is going to be in charge of the hotel management, which is this company called Halo, a successful property manager. It's very trustworthy. They are going to be in charge of all the management and promoting the hotel online. They are gonna be like in charge of the payment of all the duties of and all the administration of the hotel, gonna be managing the relationships with clients and investors. It will be in charge of the immediate attention to damages too. So if something happened to the hotel, they will be in charge of it. This is the percentage of occupancy in the hotels that Halo manages. They have most of the experience in Bogota, but they are just starting with few projects in Medellin, and we trust them very well. As you can see, this is in 2020, which was during COVID time. And as you can see, all the percentage go between 60, 80, 90, 96, 95, which is very incredible, even in people in a time where people were not traveling that much. And so this is the profit model that we offer is that you invest in a room. This room will be yours. It will be under your name. You cannot live there. You cannot stay there. You cannot change it, but it will be yours. It's your room in the hotel. The Halo, the operator, will be the one in charge of managing and marketing your investment. So they will be the ones in charge of making work, to make it of course, sell, get the profit, take care of it, clean it, and all of those duties. Also, Halo will be that which is the operator, will be the one in charge of all the billings, all the taxes, all the things from them. So the only thing you gotta do is just sit and wait your profit from it. And the best part is that this profit will arrive every month. In comparison to other projects, in this case, you are gonna receive your balance every month. Here we find the business model where the total income will be, and it's an example of the hotel, will be 546,000, where if they will remove the cost and expenses, I mean, Halo will the one taking that. So after that, the operating profit will be 410,000. Halo will only charge 15% for their work, for the employees to take care of their schedules, all the things that are behind a hotel, all the reservations, all the marketing that's needed. And then after that, the profit before taxes will be 348,000, which it will be, it's of course an estimation. It will be shared between all the investors. Here are the percentage depending of the room size that you get. Of course, if somebody gets a bigger room, they have more portion of the cake, so they get a bigger percent. So here you'll find also that in the left area, there are some other ways that you're gonna get income from the hotel, which is the rooms, that is just the accommodation and the stay, the commercial spaces, where gonna be the two levels of restaurants that the place is gonna have in the bottom, and also the events that are gonna be going on in the rooftop of the place. Here you'll find the percentage, of course, and the sizes of the suites, where it start in XS, and it goes up to XL. We have two stages now because as the project was very good, they have decided to open a second stage. So right now we are finishing almost with almost all the rooms, the sales of the rooms on the stage one, but still there is availability in the stage two, which is gonna be in the same exact area. Here you find the front option of the front example of the building. This is how the building and hotel will look from the front. And this is the separation by color. That's gonna be very beautiful. The front is gonna be like the color that is inspired in a type of flower. As I told you, Medellin is the capital of the flowers too. So, and also it represents a size and a type of room, being in the first few floors, the smallest ones, and in the last ones, the bigger ones. This is how it's gonna look. The place is right next to Charlie Hotel, which is one of the greatest hotels that we have in the city. This is the main park of Parque Lleras. It's gonna be just across the street, which is perfect. As you can see, how I did explain, every floor will have a color in an open window where it gives you a look of a blossom flower, which is very pretty too. And then in this area, as you can see, is a little like different than the others. These are the M size with jacuzzi in the balcony, which is very special too. Very unique looking hotel. Be the order of a profitable and captivating hotel, a living proof that paradise exists. This is an example of a commercial space. This is another part of the same area. Then an example of how the rooms are gonna look. Also, if you are wondering, of course, who takes care of the furniture is us, of course, because we want to keep the hotel in the same look, in the same style, in the same design. So you make sure you have to be the one that pays, of course, for the furniture, but we are the ones in charge of taking care, setting it in place, and all of that. This is a map of how it's gonna look. This is the M size room where you'll find a double bed, a private bathroom, of course, and the balcony. In the top part, you'll find the excess rooms. They don't have look to the outside, which is this part, but it will be very pretty anyway, because this is gonna be an empty space, very nice decorated, very ventilated and cool. And yeah, when you invest in a project, you expect the best finishes and details, location, experiences that make each guest return for a new experience. So yeah, this is a very brief, like a very small resume of what this place is gonna look, how it's gonna be. Also, I wanna thank you for taking the time of watching this video. but I'm gonna leave the rest of the information for my coworkers that work with the selling part, where they are gonna explain you about the rewards, also like the rentability, all the numbers, all the percentage, of course, also the availability of rooms that we have right now and the pricing. I hope this is very interesting for you, and thank you so much for watching. Of course, let me know if you have some questions that I can let you know. And let me know your availability. Please share your email with me. I'll send you all of this information. I also will set up a meeting, which is, I think, very important for you to actually know the numbers, which is the most important part of an investment. And in that meeting, I'll help you, and my coworker will share all the information and details that you might have. And that's it. Thank you so much. This is Steph, and I hope you have a wonderful day.